Sex is a tough subject to discuss openly in a conservative country like India, but we decided to do it anyway.
Thank you, God. Thank you.
India is the land of Kama Sutra, yet most of us pretend as if we never heard of sex or make sure we don't talk about it. Just ask any newlywed couple about their first night and you're guaranteed to make them blush. If you're already married, you know what we mean. We are talking about the most awkward moment that happens to a couple on the night of their wedding.
என்ன பண்ணுது என்னமோ பண்ணுதுல்ல அத புரிஞ்சு பண்ணா அதான் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் நைட்
புரியலையே.
So the question is, should couples have sex on their wedding night? Let's find out in this edition of Jodi Logic Explains. Before we explore this topic, remember to like and subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get instant notifications when we upload a new video. Let's start from the basics. What is sex? Sex is a natural activity and most people enjoy doing it. Sex is definitely not bad or dirty. In fact, without sex, you wouldn't be around to watch this video. In fact, sex seems like mostly a fun activity which also happens to play an important role in the survival of the human race. So instead of celebrating it and learning about it, why do we feel shy when talking about sex?
एक डबल बेड बनवा रहे हैं। अब तक तो माधव अकेला ही सिंगल बेड पर सोता था और अब तो
Sex is never openly discussed in India, and sex education is either absent or superficial at our schools. So we end up learning about sex through the internet or what we see in movies.
Sambhog Shiksha. So now we will learn about reproductive system. This is the male reproductive system. This is the other one.
Our parents forbid us from talking about sex or never answer questions about sex or sexual health.
मम्मी मुझे नहीं सुननी आपकी कहानियां प्लीज आप जाओ यहाँ से देखो किन्नी आने वाली है
किन्नियां 1000 मिलेंगी। मम्मी एक ही है। लाइफ लॉन्ग एजुकेशन दे रही हूँ, ले ले।
सेक्स तो बोलना नहीं चाहता आपसे खा के एजुकेशन दोगे आप
Movies and television invariably show sex as something that results in only undesirable consequences.
संजना तू इतने दिन उसके साथ घूमी फिरी क्या कुछ ऐसा कुछ नहीं मम्मी कुछ नहीं तो फिर प्रॉब्लम क्या है
You understand this is the perfect reasoning for anything. Like if you have a problem in life, analyze it. Have you had sex with this problem? नहीं तो फिर problem क्या है? Huh?
200 plus years of British rule changed our idea of sex. The land of Kama Sutra ended up embracing the puritanical values that the British brought here. If you are wondering what puritanical actually means, check this out.
Puritan is someone who is fearful of someone somewhere else having fun and will do everything to stop it.
In fact, sex is not a bad or dirty word. Here is what a diplomat and author, Pavan Verma, had to say about why Vatsyayana wrote the Kama Sutra.
I think Vatsyayan wrote it because once you accept that the physical or the sensual is something that is part of a balanced life, that is part of a fulfilled life, that means you give it a philosophical validity, then you must also examine how you can utilize the opportunities provided in this realm in the manner which are the most fulfilling. So it's not enough just to be a lover, you have to be an accomplished lover.
Now that we have established sex is not a taboo, let's look at 2 reasons why you should have sex during the wedding night. If you already know each other very well and you believe that taking the next step in the relationship feels natural, then go for it. The second reason is obvious. If having children is the primary goal for you and your spouse, then there is no point in waiting. You're happy and parents will be thrilled as well. This may come as a shock to some of you. It's perfectly okay not to have sex during your wedding night. Here are 4 great reasons not to have sex on your wedding night. After all the wedding ceremonies, 10-course meals, posing for photographs and merrymaking, you may have lost all your mojo and just want to sleep. That's perfectly okay, just go for it. If you just had an arranged marriage, you may not have had the time to know about each other, and you may be, for all practical reasons, strangers forced to share a bedroom. If that's the case, sex can definitely wait.
என்னாச்சு என்னமாச்சு எனக்கு தூங்கணும்.
You may want to start your married life on a positive note and not be disappointed about the sex on day 1, or should we say night 1 of your marriage. If you don't have the luxury of spending the wedding night in a nice hotel and you have to just make do with the in-laws' house with thin walls and no privacy, you might want to just go to sleep. Let's see. We just have 2 reasons to have sex and 4 reasons to skip it on your wedding night. So does this mean you shouldn't have sex on your wedding night? The answer depends on your situation and there is no right or wrong answer. Having sex on your wedding night is perfectly okay and leaving it for some other day is also fine. Just do what feels right. Here is a parting advice. For the men who are watching this video, please don't force yourself on your bride. You have a lifetime to spend together. For our women viewers, having sex on your wedding night is not your responsibility. Do what you both think is right and let it be a mutual decision. That's it for this episode of Jodi Logic Explains. See you soon. Bye bye.